Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal. It's a beautiful Coburg morning, and I'm actually not here. Pre-recorded episode for you this morning. Today is Monday, and today is the first day of autumn. This is a pre-recorded episode. Armand and I are shooting this before I go down to Los Angeles. A lot of you know that I was headed down there. And I just wanted to bring you a little bit of Marathon Monday magic here on what's today? Today's a Tuesday, right? Yeah, today's a Tuesday. We're shooting this on Tuesday for the following Monday. But today is the Monday with first day of autumn. And we're just going to walk around the production floor here at the World Headquarters and kind of show you what's going on this week at Marathon. One of the things that you really get to see when you walk this production floor is so many different coaches that are in production. But what we're going to do is we're going to turn directly around. We're going to pull a 180 right here, and I am going to show you these two coaches. 1297, we've seen him before, fantastic. X3 double slide, that's a 2020 Marathon double slide X3 with bunks. Now, that guy right there, 1306, just sold. Congratulations to the new Marathon family member who just purchased 1306. She is thrilled, and she should be. It's a beautiful coach. H3 double slide. Let's head on down this way. So a lot of things going on the production floor, and one of the coolest things about this morning is we get to look at a shell. Everybody likes to see the shell when it arrives from Quebec, and we drive those guys 3,000 miles from Quebec, and so we just kind of get to just give it a good road test. Let's go into 1309. H3 double slide, 1309. And we can walk right over here. I'm going to take a look at these plans real quick. Yes, this is a bunk coach, 1309 and 1308. You got to see 1308 as it's, like a week left in production at this point. 1309, also a bunk coach, but it does not have that facing dinette. So you've got some variety. So for those of you who are looking for a brand new Marathon and you want bunk coaches, we've got a few on the floor ready to go. This 1309 is going to be completed within the month, and it has bunks also. We're going to head on out of here. Just going to kind of give you guys some variety this morning. We're going to look at several coaches in production, and that's kind of the beauty of being able to do it at lunchtime. Armand and I are just kind of exploring at lunchtime. This is a custom coach. We're not really going to go in there because it's a custom coach. The customers who purchased it, we don't want to give anything away until they see it. And so that is a beautiful, I think it's a quad slide, yes. H3 quad slide. So congratulations to the custom order clients. These are multiple Marathon owners, so congratulations to them. Look at that. There, we've seen it before. I mentioned it earlier. That's 1308. That is the H3 double slide that we went in earlier. Let's go get an update, because I can see that John Farley from our upholstery department has been in there and done some installation of upholstery. But yeah, let's go inside 1308 and take a look at what upholstery has been put in. Oh yeah, look at that dinette. So the floor has been installed and it's got all this protective covering on, but look at that dinette. Isn't that pretty? Wow. And of course, this is protective here to protect this Corian surface. It's really, really nice. I like that. I love the backs on this. Good colors in here. This is a Brenda Craft. As you can see, if you look at the side here, you can see the gray and the white and how that's going to work together. And with the white countertops, very classy. Very classy. Let's go back here. Bunks over here, full bath over here, half bath in the rear. Good colors. Good colors. Oh yeah, we should, before we leave, we'll look at the shower, you guys, because I believe there's this tile work in the shower. I like these poles. These are nice. Oh, that's cool. It's very nice. Very cool. Good stuff. And I like how the engineering designed this so that this wall is actually angled, so that, I think I've illustrated this before on the Marathon Monday show. You can get back here to this area and see that headboard actually flops down so that you can either A, have access to that window, especially in an emergency situation, or if you want additional light, natural light in your bedroom, this headboard can go down. You can put pillows in front of it. Pretty nice, right? And then you can put it up, and what you can't see is that there's a lock bolt over there so that it can lock into place. Very cool. All right, let's boogie on out of here, and I will take a look at this. Yeah, look at this backsplash. It's really pretty. Let's turn this off. It's really pretty. That's so nice. And there's protective covering right now over this, but this is really a good looking floor. It's the same tile as this here on the floor. I'm really excited to see this coach when it's done and get it outside with those blacks and silvers and grays and whites that are on this coach. Very cool. Inserts are a really nice neutral gray leather. Styles, neutral. Excited. Very cool. It's gonna be nice. Okay. So that's the State of the Union on 1308. And hey, Pierre.
Hi.
Then we're gonna look at this guy right here. We might not go into this one, but you can get a good shot of that exterior. This is 1316, I believe. Yep, this is 1316. This is an H3 double slide. It's been out of paint for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. Wires have been pulled in it, and they're just gonna move it down to a production slot because this typically, as you guys know, is the audit area. So 1308, the bunk coach we just came out of, will come into the audit area. It's got much better lighting and what have you for that area. Since we're right here, we can walk out here and I can show you the other side, the north side of the building. You know what? I got an idea. Let's walk here just for a second. Something that I talked about a couple of weeks ago on the show, and I said it was sold. This coach is now back for sale. If you are interested in an H3, now get this, stick with me because it's brilliant. An H3 double slide with 5 bunks, a matching trailer, and a matching golf cart that fits up into the bay underneath the coach. That's gonna be it. I'll give you the details. If you contact me, I'll give you details on that coach. malw@marathoncoach.com. Reach out to me if you're interested in that. Someone's gonna get a really good deal on an H3 double slide bunk coach. One of the bunks can be repurposed to a closet, so you can have bunks on one side, closet on another. Matching trailer, and in bay 2 of that coach is a matching golf cart. So for those of you who need a golf cart at your RV resort, you got it all hooked up. malw@marathoncoach.com. I'll give you more details and price. We can talk about it. Let's go back inside. A couple of coaches out here for sale. And as you can see, I know I'm all over the place today, but that's kind of what I usually do anyway. There's some coaches out here. Some are here for service. Some are here for remodel. Actually, that 30-year-old Marathon over there just came out of service. So congratulations to the owner of them. They spent some time and money on remodeling a 30-year-old Marathon. It's so cool to see. I think it's the 28th overall, the 28th coach we ever built. It's from the 5th year of production, which puts it at 1988, and I believe it's the 28th coach overall. That's pretty sweet to see a 31-year-old Marathon back here getting a new refrigerator, getting new TVs, getting some stuff done. Still on the road, a 31-year-old Marathon. All right, there's a shell, H3 shell. Let's take a look. 1320. This is a triple slide, you guys. This is really cool. This is a custom coach. So we're gonna walk in, get a good shot of what a triple slide shell looks like. Look at that. Triple slide H3 custom coach. So, like I mentioned before, congratulations to the family that has custom ordered this coach. Triple slide. I'll be excited to see this coach go through production. And this one right here, also multiple marathon owners, so they know the value, they know what they like in a coach, and they know to come back to marathon. And we ordered this shell exactly how they wanted it. 2 slides on the driver's side, bedroom, curbside, or patio side, 1 slide out. There is no slide on the curbside front, per the specs that the customer wanted. That's what we do here. All right, 1320, that's pretty cool. And here we are, walking on the east side of the production floor. 1312, this is an H3 double slide. You know what? Let's go look at the wiring in the back of this coach. One of the things when we talk about why marathon, why would you go with a marathon? We talk a lot about our wiring, and we talk about how much pride we have in where everything is done correctly. Let me show you what I mean. Showers going in, that's nice. Take a look at this. This is the rear bath. This is the rear bath. So if you can imagine, this is the wall of the rear bath. This is a bath and a half H3 double slide without bunks. No bunks in this one. But this is where you're going to have storage over here. Your bed's going to go here. This is the bath. Take a look at this wiring, you guys. Some people have referred to this as aircraft quality. I personally call this marathon quality. Multiple locations, it's labeled. Everything has its, look at how much time and effort goes into this. Every marathon coach looks like this. Where there's wiring, it's done properly. We take the industry standard and we push it even further. Where industry standard might call for these things to be, these wiring groups to be harnessed every 6 inches or every 12 inches. We do it every 2 inches. Everything has to stay in place. Everything needs to be done properly, and that's what is really so cool to see about Marathon doing the right thing. I love showing off the wiring. That's why at like a show, if we take this to, let's say, the Tampa Super Show, or we take it down to Indio at Motor Coach Country Club and show off a coach, a lot of times we will have a custom built plexiglass wall right back there so that we can show and leave it visible for people to see exactly why Marathon is so proud of their wiring. Let's head out. Really nice to be able to walk around the production floor during the lunch while everyone here is having lunch. What's this? Let's take a look at this. Let's see. Okay, so this is the Salon Slide out upper above the dinette on 1310, and I'll bet it's going into this. So this is probably stationed here so that the department that built that, Mike Perotti's department, also known as the cabinet department, can come in and scribe it properly, get it fit in properly. Let's go take a look. All right, so here we are walking into 1310. This is an H3 quad slide. Here's the dinette over here. And what you saw outside, what we just looked at, is actually going to go right up here. It's going to be scribed and properly put up here by our cabinet department. H3 quad slide. Lots of room. So if you can imagine, here's going to be your Fisher-Paykel refrigerator freezer over here, freezer below, good storage on here from a pantry standpoint. Kitchen Dream Center looks like it's going to go here, storage above, coffee espresso machine, steam oven, also a convection oven, and then your wine cooler down there, and you can see that those are all they all have spaces there behind that hidden wall that comes here. Looks like washer dryer on this right here, yep, and half bath right there. Right on. Closet, bed, and another closet over here. Into the bath and shower in the rear of this quad slide. 1310. Very cool. It's going to be fun to see this one come together. I'm not even sure about what they decided on the floor on this, but yeah, this is going to be nice. These walls are really, really pretty. It's not a glossy finish. It's a like a flat finish or a matte finish. Fireplace up here, and I would assume you're going to have extra galley over here, not extra galley, but the galley, and then you're going to have a sofa pretty much in this slide out, which I'm actually standing in the slide out because the slide out is right down there, and if you want to peek over the side of me, Armand, you can see the galley down there. And that's how we do the production here. That's how the proper way to do it is get that slide out, assemble the things that go into it while it is off the coach, and then you're going to have that galley and then a sofa next to it. Looks like a pretty large galley. Very cool. 1314, this is a designer choice. I believe this is also a Brenda Coach. Yes, it is. Let's take a look. All right, 1314, not a lot going on yet. Looks like the shower has gone in, but one of the things that I'll show you in this coach is when you look down on the floor, you will see, it's kind of hard to see because there's footprints and everything, but you will see that a lot of the infrastructure from underneath the coach is highlighted in this very large blueprint or this printout, which literally shows you where everything's going to go below us. And that helps when the engineers come in here, that helps with the installation, that helps with everybody's overall vision of what goes where in this coach 1314. Once again, there's that beautiful wiring in the back, marathon quality as we talked about earlier. All right. And then back down the scaffolding. Well, let's walk this way. Walk this way. There's definitely a joke in saying that. And I guess, you know, for the most part, everybody, that's about it for this episode. I just wanted to show you kind of the production floor on this pre-recorded Monday episode. Really appreciate you walking around with us, and appreciate Armand from our video department taking the time to go up and down scaffolding with me and walking the floor. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to reach out to me, malw@marathoncoach.com. If you want to upgrade, if you are in a marathon, selling you a coach is my job. Get at me. Let's get that taken care of. Other than that, be yourself and do good things. We will be back live next Monday. That's Monday the 30th. We will be back live, Marathon's Facebook page, 9 a.m. Pacific. Don't forget to go to our YouTube page and our Facebook page. Like it, follow it. You know how to do it. And don't forget, Marathon Mondays with Mal's page. We have extra content on my page. Reach out to me. Let me know what's going on. Be yourself and do good things. Have a good week, everybody.